Okay, welcome back. This is part 3, the Headship. Strange title, I know, but that's what my dad said. Again, this was written back in I'm just going to say the 1980s. It was written by a typewriter, so it's at least 40 years old at this point. Okay, so this section is titled Headship. So we're going to delve into some original language here. Okay, bear with me as I try to pronounce these words. I'm not fluent in Greek, Arabic, or Hebrew, so I will do my best. I will read the verses as they come up. Okay, so head is Kephale, Kephale, Kephale. Literally means the anatomical head. But what does it mean when used spiritually or metaphorically? Most assume it means rule or authority, but this is often a matter of debate among biblical scholars. One reason is that this meaning was not characteristic of the metaphorical use of Kephale, again, Kephale, in ancient Greek literature. Also, in the LXX, when the Hebrew word for head, or rosh, R-O-S-H, meant rule or authority, the translators tended to avoid using the Greek Kaphale, using a stronger word, Archon, A-R-C-H-O-N, to convey that meaning. Some scholars think that source, S-O-R, or S-O-U-R-C-E, source, that word better conveys the meaning than rulership or authority. And you can see this in 1 Corinthians 11:3. Verse 3 says, "But I want you to realize that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of every woman is man, and the head of Christ is God." So head, so literally meaning source. So if we substituted that word, it would be, but I want you to realize that the source of every man is Christ, and the source of the woman is man, and the source of Christ is God. Okay? So when we look at that, sorry, one of the neighbors over there has a chicken, and I think it got into the wrong yard, and it just got chased by a dog. I don't know if it got caught, but I can't get over there to find out. So anyway. All right. So the word source conveys the meaning better than the words rulership or authority, as we saw by switching the words out there. Another metaphorical use for Kaphale in ancient Greek literature was to represent the whole person. The head was the most easily visible and prominent part of the body. To disgrace one's head is the same as bringing disgrace on oneself, according to verse 14. The head of every man is Christ. Example, Christ is our originator. He is also the last Adam. The head of woman is man. Woman was created out of man. And the head of Christ is God, meaning theologians state the Son proceeds from the Father. Christ is the head or the source of the church, as well as its Lord or leader. There is also a principle of leadership. Christ is Lord of the earth and everyone in it, but he wants volitional obedience. That is a word I've never used before. The husband has a leadership in the home, not of dominion, but of direction and protection and welfare. So it is not a leadership of dominion. They are not to be the one that's domineering over everybody else. It's not their way or the highway. Their job is leadership, protection, and welfare of their family. Marriage is volitional. The son is subordinate to the father, which is voluntarily entered into that relationship when Jesus became man. And the use of headship in the context of this passage has to do with the covering of the woman's head during ministry, not to her ministry as such. Okay? And then that was a lot. So this is a very short video. I'm going to just post this as part 3. Let that sink in. Watch it again if you want. And then we will go on to part 4 with the head covering. Okay? If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. I will get I will answer them best I can. It might take me a while if I need to actually talk to scholars because I am not one. And if I need to do some research, I will try to at least let you know that I got your message, and then we can go from there. Okay? Thank you.